What's up, guys? AnxiousJ here, coming at you with another episode of my Miami Marlins franchise Road to the Glory Super Series. And today, regular season starts for our 2020 campaign. So, I want to go ahead and see, well, first of all, top 100 prospects, who they are. The top 10 are Luis Arrieta, Doug Hall, Mackenzie Gore, Hans Kors, Matthew Allen, Luis Sardanias, Josh Glauber, Fernando Tatis Jr., Reese Hines, and Juan Ambriz. I do not know if we are in the top prospects report. Let's go ahead and see. How many batters do we have? We have none. How many pitchers do we have? We have one. Tyler Kolek, which, wow. He looks good. He looks real good. Okay. 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 I didn't know I had that guy. So, okay. That made me really excited and flustered all at the same time. So, what I want to do, first of all, is look over our preseason predictions. So, in the American League, the New York Yankees are predicted to get 97 and 65. Toronto are predicted... Okay, so the American League East is stacked as usual. Who all... Okay, so to me, it looks like New York is going to be number one. Toronto's going to be in a wild card spot. Boston's going to be vying for another wild card spot. And Tampa Bay will be vying for a wild card spot. Cleveland is going to be the best team in the American League Central, with the Chicago White Sox, Detroit Tigers, well, all of the teams struggling as well. Houston Astros and Seattle Mariners should have a pretty good battle, as well as Angels and Rangers. This should be a really good division to watch. But let's go ahead and look. The number one hitter is supposed to be a former Marlin, Dominic Smith, which to me I don't really care about too much because he was kind of bringing our entire team down. Number two being Austin Hayes, a good-looking right fielder. Number three, Jose Ramirez. Yonder Alonso, Giancarlo Stanton's projected 55 home runs. Andrew Benintendi is looking good. Jose Altuve, a Cleveland Indian. Mike Trout, Rougned Odor, and Aaron Judge look to be the top hitters in the AL, as well as Steven Strasburg, Luis Severino, James Paxton, who got clawed by an eagle, Madison Bumgarner, who is with the Red Sox now, Trevor Bauer, Corey Kluber, Shohei Ohtani, who is doing phenomenal in real life, Danny Salazar, Masahiro Tanaka, and Lance McCullers Jr. being the lone bright spot for the Astros. So the AL East shows your Miami Marlins should be finishing 87 and 75, but we all know that won't happen, and looks to be favors to win the first wild card spot. The Atlanta Braves should be number one team in the National League East, with the New York Mets being the New York Mets. Number two, we'll get on to the NL Central. It should be St. Louis Cardinals and Chicago Cubs will be the only ones vying for position there. And the Dodgers seem to have a dominant stat line. Wow. It is shown that our home runs are one of the lower home run predictions, so I may want to go still pick up another home run hitter. But I'm not too worried about it right now. It looks to be our team. We have a couple guys up here in the top. Well, only one. Cody Bellinger, number one, probably going to be a guy. This is a guy I want to watch his career play out because I think he's going to break the home run record. Bryce Harper, Joey Votto, Corey Seager, one one guy on our team right here, Willie Calhoun, Nolan Arenado, Freddie Freeman, Reese McMahon, I don't know, Charlie Blackmon, and Anthony Rizzo. Charlie Blackmon now on a new contract in real life, which looks to be pretty good for Colorado fans because, I mean, y'all kind of screwed over a couple. Y'all kind of didn't handle y'all's offseason too well. Anyways, top pitchers, Clayton Kershaw, Noah Syndergaard, Jose Quintina, obviously. Chris Sale's with the Dodgers now, which doesn't make their team super overpowered. That's sarcasm. Kyle Hendricks, Alex Wood is looking fantastic. Zach Greinke, Jameson Taillon, I don't know. Luke Weaver, and Aaron Nola. So it looks to be we're looking up. We should make position this year some way, somehow. Tyler Kolek, even though he will be a starting pitcher eventually, I think I'm going to keep him in the bullpen this year just to help his stuff develop a little bit more. I don't want him to get battered around. But, oh my, where did I get this guy from? Is he just a guy that he just jumped up from AA? I might even start. I'm going to start this guy in AAA at the beginning of the year. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and look at our people that we're... He looks like a guy who might be up at the end of the year. But what I want to do really quick is just change this to AAA really quick. You're coming down. You're coming down. You're coming down. Rule 5 draft picks. You got to stay up. Not what I wanted to do. I will keep, for the time being, Tyler Kolek. Corbin Martin's a guy that might make his way up. Tyler Kolek, Grant Holmes, Ben Holmes. They might be related. I don't know. Brian Hernandez eventually will get up. Jay Groom, Zach Gallen, he eventually will get up as well. Tommy Edman, Dylan Cease, Jared Barnes, Will Allen. So we got 34 guys right here. Chris Hu is not staying up. All right. We're going to go ahead and see. Okay. Kevin Gausman, Oscar De La Cruz. Okay, so that's going to be our 5 guys right there for our starting rotation. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start Tyler Kolek down in AAA this year. He will be a guy that I will bring up as soon as I possibly can. Looks like Chris O'Grady could be a guy that we send down. Yohander, I do not want to send down because this guy is going to be our long reliever. He's a great guy to have in a bullpen. Look at that stuff. Definitely will be a guy that I want to keep around for a long period of time. Now, Grant Holmes, he's got pretty decent stuff. 3 pitchers, borderline starter right now. Definitely a guy I want to keep in my bullpen, but Yohander Mendez has that spot now. Wilmer Font, again. I'm going to start Wilmer Font down here. Ooh, he's out of years. Brian Ellington. Okay, Jake Barrett, yeah, no. Sandy Alcantara is a good guy to have. So out of these 3, who is going to be the one that gets sent down? I think it's going to be Taylor Gushue. First baseman. He looks like a great guy to be a backup, so I'm going to keep him up. What other positions does he play? He can also play left field. That's good. Okay, between you two, you'll have the same contact. He has better power and eye. He has better defense. I think Isan Diaz will be down. Brian Anderson. He has better defense, contact. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and waive and designate him for assignment. If someone picks him up, that's going to save me some time and money. So I have 2 guys too many. Let's go ahead and see what our manager thinks. So Grant Holmes and Wilmer Font are 2 guys. Can I just demote you to AAA? Nope. I can't just get rid of this guy. Dang. We'll see. We'll see what my lineups look like. Yikes. Okay. So Tom Lawless's decisions. Cattell Marte. Okay, he looks like a guy that I can just demote to AAA. I'm looking for the guys that I can just demote. Okay, sweet. I demoted you. I only need to demote one more guy, right? It's not going to be Braxton Lee. He's going to be my defensive guy to back up Marcelo Zuna and Nick Williams, as well as Billy Hamilton. Ronald Guzman. Wait. Really? No. I need to set his game strategy because this guy is definitely going to be our starting pitcher. Yeah. Sorry about that voice crack. Yikes. Let's look. So I need to get rid of one pitcher. And actually, I want to see if I could get... So let's look. Drew Hutchinson. He looks pretty good. I do not like fly ball pitcher. You look great. You're not going anywhere. Oscar De La Cruz. He's going to be good this year. Patrick Corbin. Walker Buehler. I do think Walker Buehler is going to be a fantastic guy for us. He really started developing last year. Let's see if Wilmer Font has any value whatsoever. Because I already have another guy that can play his position. So no, he does not have any value whatsoever. What about Sandy Alcantara? Let's see if we can demote you to AAA. Okay, that just... What I'm going to do is I'm going to set his game strategy, and he is going to be a reliever. And I'm going to go look at pitchers again. All right, so yeah, I think we do have our lineup set. It's looking up. We will go ahead and start this beautiful simulation, but I'm going to do something a little bit different today. Who do we have today? Today we get to face the Phillies. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Well, oh gosh, and we also have Art Warren. Man. Well, let's go ahead and see how we do opening day. Did we get a good start? Did we lose? I'm thinking we won. Nope, of course we didn't. We lost pretty badly. They scored 2, 3. Yikes. So, Walker Buehler, Garrett Holmes, both sucked. That's not good. Well, let's just continue simulating and seeing where we go. I do think that we're going to be all right. Detroit. Okay, sweet. That's one contract we don't have to worry about. And look, we got ourselves a win today. So right now we are 2-3, which is not good for us, but I'm hoping that the rest of the season goes a lot better. What I'm going to go ahead and do is just pull up our schedule. Right now we're 1-2. And we are not doing too hot. Oh, why are we not doing good? Why are we not doing good? It feels like no matter what I do with this team, they're just not going to do well. Even though we're projected to do well, we're not going to do well. Let's just continue going. Let's hope we get a couple more wins. I do think that we'll end up eventually picking up some wins, but until then, we're just going to continue to be the laughingstock of everything. So we picked up 2 against the Mets, thank God. Now we're going to have to face St. Louis and lose a couple more games, but you know what? Let's just continue these ways. See, another loss in extra innings. We got a 1-0 win. I'll take that. And we get we got an 11-0 win. So let's hope we can continue this streak alive and just continue to be in this good form. Glad we did well for a couple games against Boston, because if we just continue to do pretty well, I'm just going to send him on a rehab assignment to minors. But if we continue to do well, I think there's going to be no question, if we win 2 out of 3 games of every series, that we will be in a position that I want us to be in at the end of the year. And hopefully we can actually win a series against Philadelphia. Thank you. So we're winning some games, we're losing some games. We're actually above 500 right now. We're still above 500, which is actually surprising. Archie Bradley. I think I'm just going to leave it. We had a rest day. All right, let's get... Oh, San Diego. We're losing to San Diego. Are you kidding me? And we finished the month. When it pulls up, I will tell you how we finished the month. I do not know. I'm going to say we won that last game, and I can't do math in my head. We are 14-11. We are 3rd in the NL East. Let's go take a peek at standings, just to see where we stand in conjunction with everyone else. All right. I do not want to see AL. I want to see NL. In the NL, right now, we just do not have nearly as many home runs as everyone else. But I don't know how to do this. Let's look standings. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. We are 14-11, which is 2.5 back of the 17-9 Philadelphia Phillies and the 1 back of the 15-10 Washington Nationals. So we're looking pretty strong in our division. The Atlanta Braves will pick up a couple games, but ultimately I think we will be up there at the end of the year. Let's go ahead. I want to see here. No, I want to go ahead and look at reports. Is it reports? I think it's team statistics. No. Oh well, what I want to look at before I go ahead and end today's episode is see where we are with everything. So runs scored, we're pretty low. Batting average, we're low. On base percentage, low. Home runs, low. Stolen bases, high. Runs against, we actually have a pretty decent starters ERA, bullpen ERA, and defensive efficiency. So it looks like we're one average hitter and one home run hitter, or probably 2 or 3 home run hitters away from actually making a decent run at playoffs. I thought I picked up a good guy with Marcell Ozuna, Willie Calhoun, Josh Donaldson. I mean, what contract is he on really quick? Yep. Are you kidding me? Oh well. Oh well. What I'm going to go ahead and do really quick is just see how everyone individually is doing. Pitching-wise, Walker Buehler, he had a very rough first game. He hasn't had an outing of more than 4 innings. I mean, he only gives up. Man. He'll get it, but I need to look at his I need to look at his strategy really quick. Is he quick? No. Because he needs to start getting some innings under his belt. But let's go ahead and look at the rest of the guys. Patrick Corbin is doing phenomenal right now, 2.38 ERA. Oscar De La Cruz is looking really good as well with a 3.8 ERA. Yeah, he's looking pretty good. Look at that whip, though. Patrick Corbin's looking good. Kevin Gossman's looking all right with a, he's looking great with a 2.37 ERA. Wow. And then Drew Hutchinson rounding it out, being that 5th fill-in guy. He's looking all right. So in our bullpen, Archie Bradley is at a 3.97, which is a little high, but whatever. Jake Reed's looking good at a 3.09, the draft pick, whatever. Brian Ellington is looking fantastic. Jorge, whatever his last name is looking pretty good, and all of these guys have over at least 9 innings pitched, so this is a pretty good suggestion of how they're going to do. Grant Holmes is looking very iffy, but then again, if we look, he's been bringing his ERA steadily down. Looks very good. Can't complain about that. Wilmer Font is doing awesome. In our lineups, let's look. We have let's look OPS plus. Braxton Lee in his limited outing is doing pretty well. But Marcell Ozuna looks to be doing our best, batting .355, slugging .527, OPSing .907. That's pretty good. Has 33 hits, 4 doubles, 4 home runs. Ronald Guzman, he's doing awesome. hitting. I mean, Josh Donaldson's average is a little low, but that'll creep up. He'll probably end up batting, I would say, 275 with about 30 home runs, so he'll be okay. Willie Calhoun, his average will start creeping up a little bit. His home runs will go up a little bit. I do think without his limited outing this year, I think in a full year he'll actually be batting close to 300 with probably 40 home runs. He's going to be a great guy for us this year. But after him, the rest of our lineup isn't doing too well. Billy Hamilton and Ketel Marte are both batting pretty badly. Billy Hamilton, I want to have his bunt for a hit pretty high. There we go. That's all I'm going to talk about. I do want to look at he is batting awesome right now. He's pitching awesome right now. I might actually end up using Walker Buehler as a reliever. Oh, man. This is going to be an interesting thing of what I do with the rest of this series. But we're looking up, not looking down. I'm excited for the way that this series is going. We might actually be in contention this year. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys next time for the first year player draft as well as the All-Star break.